So 2024 was a huge year for me in terms of life changes. I quit my job of 5 years. I started my business. I moved apartments. I retired from my NBA dance job and joined a new dance group. And finally, I changed my mind and went back to my old job. It was a lot. But I learned so much about myself, and overall, looking back, I am very grateful for the year that I've had. So I wanted to talk today about change, adapting to change, the lessons I've learned so far when it comes to that. And I also thought, in the spirit of change, we could do a little activity together. I've been meaning to declutter my closet for a long time. Every 1 to 2 years, I decide that I no longer like my wardrobe and want to change up my style. And I'm going through that right now. I feel like the best first step when feeling like this is to just get rid of everything that I own that I no longer like. So that way I can see what I actually own that I do like, and then build up a wardrobe by going thrifting and stuff from there. So that's what we're gonna do today. What's the saying? The only constant in life is change. It is often attributed to the Greek philosopher Heraclitus. How do we know this guy said that? 2,000 years ago. Let's get started. Okay. Can I just... I love that. I have really cheap plastic drawers from, I think, Target. And I kind of hate them, but also that is pretty cool. I wouldn't say that I'm naturally very good at adapting to change. And I've also always been a naturally anxious person. So when things change, when I don't know what to expect, I become more and more of a worrywart. Worrywart, is that a word? Worrywart? Like a wart? I don't know. I think there's a lot of valid reasons why change feels so hard. Firstly, being that there is just a lot of uncertainty that happens when your life circumstances change. Also, I think, at least for me, I wrap a lot of my identity up in things that I do, like my activities, my jobs, my creative pursuits. I tie a lot of my identity and self-worth to those things. So if and when those things inevitably change, all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, my identity just changed. Who am I? What is my life? And then I'm suddenly in an existential crisis. I think I've gotten better at realizing that things I do don't really define me, and I don't need to totally freak out every time something changes in my life. I'm really bummed out about this shirt. I got it from my friend Emma and I love it, but the neckline got really stretched out. I think I'm gonna try this on. Okay. It just doesn't quite fit right. You see that around the neckline? That makes me sad. That brings me to my next point of why I think change is so hard. And that is having very high expectations for how something is going to go and having to deal with the feeling of being really let down. And something that therapy has taught me is that that feeling of being let down is because I got too attached to my expectation of the outcome. I had an unrealistic expectation of how easy something was gonna be, how much I would like something. And then when that changes, I suddenly feel like I've been robbed of something. Letting go of expectations is easier said than done. I think it's something that I always have to be checking myself with, because I just tend to idealize hypothetical situations and how they might play out. No more of that in 2025, ladies. Am I right? I'm not getting rid of a lot. Is that bad? Why do I own so many white t-shirts? This is absurd. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So this is everything I'm keeping. And then I have 4 things I'm getting rid of. So that's not a huge amount, but it's progress. This is my organized drawer of shirts. Drawer 1, complete. Okay, I've been trying to figure out what my hair is reminding me of because it's like flipping out really weird. And then I figured it out. It's the mom from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I got a comment on my last video, I think, where someone was like, I don't like your short hair. I think it looked better long. And then I stopped reading comments after that. I actually also don't like my hair this short though, which is kind of sad. I was really excited to like chop it and be a bob girl again, but unfortunately I just kind of don't like it. Like I want to have long hair again. Weird. Anyways, we are moving on to sweaters. So we've talked a little bit about why change is hard, but I also think that change can be very positive. For example, I've started taking ceramics class. That has been a really positive thing to come out of kind of all the struggles I've been going through this year. I have started to prioritize just doing things for fun, prioritizing rest more, prioritizing balance more, and just going a little bit easier on myself. This I'm gonna keep. I do this thing where I will always accept hand-me-downs from people. Like this is a sweater from my boyfriend and I don't actually really like it that much. Like if I had found this in a thrift store, I would not have picked it up, but because someone was actually like physically giving it to me, I felt the need to take it. Okay, the pile of things I'm getting rid of is growing. That's not bad. That's not bad. Before I keep going with the closet declutter, I want to talk about another thing that has recently changed in my life, which is my phone accessory. That's right, big update in my life. I got this tripod stand from Moft a couple of months ago and it has not left my phone since. So I'm very excited that Moft is sponsoring today's video so I can talk to you a little bit more about what makes this tripod so cool. So this is Moft's invisible tripod and it snaps onto any MagSafe compatible device. It's very thin, so it can still like fit in my pocket when I am on the go, you know? Despite the tripod being very small and compact, it can do a lot for your phone. So you can stand it up, you can record vertical videos this way, you can watch vertical videos. Another thing that is super cool about this is you can just pivot your phone to go between vertical and horizontal shots. I also love using my phone like this when I am watching YouTube videos because I'm kind of always watching YouTube videos. So I like to have it like standing up and then I feel like I have a little miniature TV with my phone. You also can prop it up a little bit shorter by just like folding the tripod in on itself. I also will use it like a little gimbal. It's really nice to just have a little bit more surface area to hold your phone very sturdily. When I started my YouTube channel, I recorded all of my video footage on my iPhone, and I really wish that I had a tripod like this back in the day. Having this tripod just like built into my phone makes it super easy for me to pick up my phone and record. If you want to check out this tripod for yourself, you can check out the link in my video description or use the code TOFUGOOB10 at checkout for 10% off your order. Thank you so much to Moft for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back into the closet declutter. So I think another really big benefit of experiencing change in life is that you learn more about yourself. I don't know if I like feel like I learn enough about myself sometimes when I go through changes. I feel like I have to experience the same thing like 80,000 times in order for me to learn my lesson. But eventually I get there, and I do feel like over the past year I have learned so much more about myself, and I've learned that a lot of the things that were like motivating me to achieve certain things in my career and in my creative pursuits all kind of stem from this need to like prove myself. And I am trying to work on that. I don't think I would have realized that about myself if I hadn't tried to, you know, quit my job and change my career and go after these big dreams that I thought I wanted. These might be a little big. Let me try them on. Okay, you might think these are really ugly, but I actually kind of think they're cute. I'm like really getting into the sporty spice look. So yeah, the experience of quitting my job and trying to do art full time also taught me a lot about like my creative practice and how I feel most creative. For a long time, when I was working full-time and I had my part-time job and I was trying to do art and YouTube on the side, I just thought that I needed more time to spend making art and making videos, and that would make me more creatively fulfilled. But that is not what I experienced when I had all of my time available to make art and make videos. I truly felt so uninspired because I was kind of freaking out about a lot of things, especially the financial side of being a full-time artist was really scary to me. And I learned that in order for me to feel most creative and most excited to be creative, I need to have a level of stability in my life. And that was a really good thing to learn about myself now. I don't think there was any other way I would have found that out about myself besides trying. I think it's problematic right now, not right now specifically, but in general on YouTube, there are so many videos talking about, girl, quit your job, become an influencer, do whatever full-time, hula hoop on TikTok and make that your career. I just think the reality is we live in a society where we need to have money in order to survive and support ourselves. And there are some changes that simply should not be made in haste. And I think a lot of people that give the advice to just quit your job, they don't actually mean it all the time. It's just a more nuanced conversation than go on girl, quit your job. Hopefully by sharing my experience a little bit more about that, I can kind of help you gain a new perspective that maybe is not as sexy and appealing to talk about, but I think a lot of people experience stuff like this when trying to make big career changes or starting their own business. I have this problem where I don't like to get rid of things that have logos on them. This is from my college dance team, but I don't want them. I just feel like I shouldn't give it away because it is a team that I used to be on. I should let go. I should let go. I just feel like I'm a little baby on this planet and I don't really know what I'm doing here. But I do feel like 2024 taught me a lot of lessons about how to adapt to change better. So I wrote down my biggest takeaways and I want to share them with you. Okay, so the first one is nothing is permanent, including whatever your big problem in life is right now. When I tell you that I spent 2 months straight stressing out about, should I go back to my old job? Did I make a huge life mistake? Blah, 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 blah. I mean it. It was nearly constant throughout my day. I was always worrying about it. And now, 6 months later, I never really think about that stuff anymore. I think that's a really comforting thing because inevitably life will throw you things that are very uncomfortable, could be very sad, could be very anxiety inducing. And so it's really nice to remind myself in those moments that this too shall pass. And me in a year from now or 2 years from now will no longer think this is a huge deal. Lesson number 2, I can do hard shit. I feel like this is very corny, but very true. Change will require you to learn new skills and do things that feel really difficult, but you can do it. You really can. I think we underestimate how resilient we really are. I know I do, because I wanna not be resilient. I wanna live life on the easy road. But when life gets challenging and gets tough, you will figure out your way through it, even when it feels like you can't. Okay, my next lesson, adapting to change, is a skill. This is another thing that I've learned from my therapist. Things I'm struggling with in life often tend to be skills that I just haven't developed yet. My first breakup, I really thought that everything I had known about myself was changing. And it was really dramatic and felt really big. And that's just because I had never gone through a breakup before. I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't know what it was gonna feel like. But as we experience more and more changes in life and in different areas of life, we get better at adapting to them and getting through them without feeling like our world is falling apart. So that's cool. Let's get through the rest of these pants. I bought these for a costume piece. I needed like a navy blue costume. I don't know if I like these pants. I have to try them on. These are so big. Yeah, no. All right, that is all of my pants sorted through. Recently, I have been kind of passively decluttering. So what I did is I made a little like basket for myself where if I like try something on and I'm like, you know, I really don't like this, I just straight away put it in the basket to donate. Otherwise, I feel like it's really easy to just be like, oh, I don't really like this, but I'm gonna throw it back into my closet because where else would I put it, you know? So I just donated like 4 or 5 bags maybe of clothes. It was a lot. Okay, yes. Yes. Okay, lastly, workout stuff. Y'all, I have become a group fitness fanatic, okay? As a result, I kind of feel like I am going to keep almost all of this active wear. If there's one thing that I hate, it's having to do laundry. So I'm trying to avoid getting rid of too many things. Be honest with me, are these shorts just absolutely wild looking? Yeah, they kind of are. Whoa, they look cool on camera though. I feel like I could hypnotize you with these. Ooh, one thing I have been meaning to do for a long time is declutter my socks. And I got this take back bag from, well, I got it from Bombas, but it's through Trashy, I think, is the company that actually gets rid of your stuff. And basically, I think inside of here is a bag that I can put old like socks and other clothes that I don't think I can donate. And they will recycle your clothes, I believe. So it just helps to avoid things going into the landfill. I've had so many socks since college and they have holes in them, but I just keep them because I don't know what else to do with them. But we're gonna get rid of them today this way. Oh yeah, these are old. These might be from high school. Yikes. This makes me so happy. I've been meaning to get one of these for so long. Finally doing it. Feels good. Okay, I am keeping a lot of this stuff, but that's kind of what I expected. I got rid of one pair of leggings. Cool. Okay, I have some random hanging stuff in here. So let's go through this stuff. Whoa, okay. I think this is cute. I've owned this dress for so long. I kind of feel like a slip dress. Is this timeless? Is this what this means? I feel like it's timeless. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here I meant to get rid of. I've been holding on to these boots for like 2 years too long. Me holding on to them and then getting rid of them in 4 years is really no different than me just getting rid of them now. So hopefully these find a new home, but I do need to release them into the universe. Wow. Oh, okay. This is a dress that I thrifted and then never wore. It's really easy to do that. Thrift something because you're like, oh my God, that's so pretty. And then you fail to realize that it's actually not your style and you're not gonna wear it. Yeah. Gonna get rid of that. Oh, this is where I struggle. This is a shirt from Mig's college days, not my own college days. And he designed it, so I feel like I should keep it. Let's rapid fire through these dresses because I have a whole nother closet to get through. I love this dress. This is so cute. This is another Emma one. It's bright red, pretty much the same as this dress, but it's just like tight and form-fitting and a little more formal. I have a bunch of destination weddings this summer, so I think that I will get good use out of this. I forgot about this. I wore this in a video once when I was having a little like slumber party, girls' night in vibe all by myself. And I think that's the only time I've actually worn this. In theory, it's really fun. I wanna be the kind of person that wears this. I don't think I am though. I don't think this is actually my style. But it was fun for that one time. Ugh. Okay, this one makes me sad. I got this from my friend Nicole, same friend that I got the rug and all the plants from in my room makeover video. I got this dress from her and it's so cute and it looks so good on her. It just doesn't really flatter my body type. But it's new with tags. Okay, cool. This closet is now, what are my bangs doing? This closet is now fully decluttered. Good job, us. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. This closet has all my coats, also my hoodies, any shirts that need to be hung instead of folded, and then my shoes. So I'm just gonna go. So something in the Department of Change that I've been wanting to talk about, but like it feels cliche to talk about, is my relationship with YouTube and content creation. For so long, I wanted to do this full time. That was like my goal. That was my driving force. And somewhere along the way, throughout the last year, that no longer really was actually what I wanted. Now I'm in this weird limbo where I know that I don't really necessarily want to do illustration, YouTube full time as of now. I still like doing it, kind of, but sometimes I don't want to do it. And I've been trying to like honor that and give myself more breaks and not make myself make art when it doesn't seem fun. And sometimes I feel really bad about that. Like I have felt bad about not uploading on here as much and not posting on my Instagram very much. But ultimately, like, it's okay for me to change my mind about what my priorities are in life. Why did I just throw that away? Do I want to keep this shirt? Hold on. Let's try this on. This is another shirt I got from my friend Emma. I've kind of been keeping it because I feel like I could see myself using it as a costume piece. In my new dance group, we like have to provide our own costumes. I think that I will keep this just for that purpose. I feel like I could see them requesting black mesh. Honestly, I think I exhausted myself in terms of like career changes in the year of 2024. I don't want a career change anytime soon. I just want to coast. I want to log on to work, do my job, log off of work, see where that takes me. So now I think in terms of change department, I am excited to change like my hair, get new tattoos, change my style. Very low stakes changes. That's what I want in the year of 2025. I think I'm gonna keep this. I've owned this sweater for like 4 or 5 years and it keeps stretching out more and I like it more the more it stretches out. So this is a thrifted jacket from a couple of years ago and I haven't worn it recently. I don't know, it's kind of like my businesswoman jacket. You know, for doing business. Imagine me with a briefcase on my way to a very important engineering meeting. This feels like a woman jacket, you know? But I've never worn it because I don't feel like a woman. Classic Midwestern piece of clothing, you know? For when you go to the farms, the apple orchards, you need a plaid jacket. For a campfire, it's just right. Okay, amazing. We got through both closets. I do have shoes that I could declutter. Okay, I'll do that really quick. We'll do it really quick. I have these black shoes I've been keeping because once again, for dance, sometimes I need to have an all black pair of shoes. But I don't like them. They hurt my feet really bad. Should I get rid of them and then I'll force myself to get a new pair? Or should I keep them and save money? No, I think because I know that these hurt my feet, I'm gonna get rid of them. These are really beat up. I think I should just throw them in the wash, see what happens. Maybe OxyClean them. Oh my God. Okay, these are silly. I need to get rid of them. I thrifted these boots around my birthday last year, and I wore them to my birthday party. Oh, they're so dusty. To me, these reminds me of like a Bratz doll or like the Cheetah Girls. I wore them with like a little denim mini skirt and a jacket. It was cute, it was a vibe, but I don't think I'll wear them again, realistically. Okay, now we're done. Yay! All right, y'all, we did it. And I still have a lot of room in my take back bag, so we'll see. Maybe I will wait to send this in until I fill it up. It feels really good to have done this. It's something I've been meaning to do for a while now. I hope that talking about this maybe made you feel better if you are going through a hard time or a lot of things are changing in your life and you're kind of freaking out. I hope this was comforting to you. And yeah, I guess my message would just be, you're gonna get through it. Everything is temporary. Let me know in the comments if you have any advice or experiences around the themes of change and navigating change and adapting to changes in your life. I would love to hear it. Love to make the comment section a little resource for people. Before I go, I wanted to shout out my patrons. You all rock so, so much. If you want to check out the Patreon, I make a podcast, sticker, and print there every single month, except for the months that I take a break, like last month. And yeah, it's cool and fun and funky fresh. I hate that I just said that. You should check it out though. I hope you are doing well. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.